I think what he does is fascinating. I really do. And me and him it was embarrassing. We kind of bickered back and forth a couple times just because I was kind of disappointed I got that reaction. I shouldn't have done that, but it was nothing bad. It was kind of funny though. I mean, the dude who makes the robot that tells the future from the internet called the dude who had a channeled alien message for him crazy. It was sort of a ridiculous scenario, right? So, and I can see why he responded that way. So, I have no better idea on how to break through those walls other than if you space chickens would all help me out and just ambush all these people that we want to get on the show. And we'll hear some really cool stuff from some really cool people by doing it. I know we will. This is going to work. So maybe we'll get him for show number 2. But show number 1 is going to be Alison Kruse, and that's going to be really cool. And I've talked to her a couple times, and she's a cool lady and has had a fair share of problems with this, which I've received none of. Without going into too much detail, I've got a certain number of protections to keep stuff like that from happening to me. But it was really fascinating what happened with her and MUFON, and it was just the whole disaster that we'll let her talk about it a little bit more. But it's kind of funny, really. The whole situation is somewhat comical. I'm sure extraordinarily frustrating for her, but and rightfully so. But sort of when I take a step back from this stuff, it's all still funny to me on a level. You know, it's like just because I'm a normal guy and this sort of you know, I've always known this is going on in my life, but it sort of grabbed me by the short hairs almost overnight. And next thing you know, like there's almost 1,000 YouTube subscribers, and I have a freaking radio show, and I'm just talking about aliens nonstop to people. I'm like an alien therapist. It's I mean, that's kind of funny, right? I love it. I'm happy as heck doing it. But so let's see what we can do with Cliff. And another couple things I need is music is a very important part of awakening people, and I want to be a part in helping get some people who are unsigned onto the radio show, to just get them in front of a couple thousand new ears. That's something really important to me. I want to help with that cause. So if you are in that boat, and do this, wait. I'm probably going to get a lot of requests for this. I've gotten a few already, and I can do one band a week is what I'm going to do. And if we get more shows a week, then we'll expand that. But if you're still messing around with it, if it's not perfected yet, just be patient, because I'm going to be doing this for a while, I think. And perfect your stuff and then put it out, because the crowd that follows this, the space chickens, they're interesting, and there's a few listeners out there who are of some influence, especially within this music crowd. So make sure your stuff's good. And please, nobody be upset if I don't pick yours, because I'm going to get a bunch of them, and I'm going to do my best to really try to get them all on, but I know I'm going to get more requests I'm going to be able to handle. But email me your band's bio, just tell me a little bit about yourself, tell me, you know, if you have any experiences that tie into this, if your music's about that, and then send me several samples of your music too. I'll listen to it, and I'll do my best to get some more exposure for you. And we're going to cover all genres too, so everybody listen to the radio show, but be prepared to hear a little bit of everything. I've already gotten some interesting stuff, and I want to promote that. I really do, because I like unique things and new things. It's rare. So everybody listen close, you know, and support these bands, because we're all kind of in this same weirdo alien boat together. So we gotta stick up for each other, right? So that's that. And the other exciting thing is, by the time that shows up, which will be February 24th, early morning, we will have the website up. I'm determined to make it happen. So that website that I've been talking about for a while is going to be up and going, and it's not going to be everything I want it to be on day one, unfortunately. So we will kind of modify it as we go, but it's going to become something really neat, and I'd love for everybody who's interested in this, or is an abductee themselves, to come be a part of getting that website going, because a big thing we need is just people in there talking to each other. You know, when we got 3 people in there, me just answering everybody, it's like me emailing everybody, and that's no good. But get in there, tell your story, don't be ashamed, don't be shy, because you guys will see in this website, oh my gosh, you'll see how not alone you are. And we're going to create a community of us, and I can't wait to see what the heck we start talking about or figure out. God knows what we're going to come up with there, but that's going to be cool. And I have a few artists who've offered to help people draw what they've seen, so we're going to kind of keep like a library of different species of aliens, as we call it, or different types. So if you're an artist and you don't mind donating some of your time, and you can really draw well, or computer graphics or whatever, and wouldn't mind helping people make an image of what they've seen, I've got a few artists already willing to help, but I could use a lot more of those. So send me an email, you know, just say I'm an artist that wants to help. And it'll be a really cool place. It's going to take a little time to get it all the way I want it to, but you know, it's going to be the people that come there that make that place what it's going to be. And I'll release the website name here before too long. I'll make one more video for the radio show, and I'll give you the website to listen to that at as well. So lots of exciting stuff coming out, and I highly encourage everybody to start being more open about this like I have. It's not as scary as it seems, and I can't tell you how much better I feel about my life in general, myself in general, since I've started doing this and sharing this with people, because a lot of people experience this. And that's kind of my main message, is for people to stop hiding and feeling like they have to be ashamed of this or whatever. Whatever your experience is, whether you think they're good, they're bad, in between, I know there's both. I prefer open-mindedness. I'm going to have to enforce respect. So this will be a caring, respectful place, and if people aren't willing to adhere to that, they're just not going to be a part of it. So this is going to be something totally new. When was the last time you saw something like that? Just a supportive place you can go make friends, meet other people who've been through this as well, and who can help you straighten your own experiences out. Get drawings made of what you've seen, if you can remember them. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. We've got a lot more that's going to be on that site too. So that's that, Applejack. This is going to be so much fun. I'm really looking forward to it, and really appreciate everybody's support. The YouTube subscriptions is at something like almost 900 now, and 220,000 total views, which I just think is awesome. This has been something that's made me feel real good. I think I've been able to help some people, and that's what most of us want to do, is help. So please, please, please become a part of that website. Keep listening, subscribe so you get the next video, because that's where all the information is going to be on where you can hear the radio show and what the website is. And get ready to have a lot of fun with this. I can't wait to see who we can ambush and get on the show with 300 emails all in like 2 days saying, please be on the show. I mean, I think that's great. So, and if nothing else, I'll read you the emails I get back from the people. Like, what the hell? So that'll be a lot of fun. So send me people we want to talk to. Send me ideas, things that we want to cover. If you're in a band and your stuff is good and it's ready to be heard, you know, if you're confident in that, send me your stuff, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun. So, alright, Space Chickens, like I said, show one's going to be Alison Kruse, and her stuff is incredible, and she seems like a hilarious lady, so I can't wait to talk to her. I think she was telling me, wherever the heck she is it Tennessee? And I know it's got to be Pennsylvania. I'm sorry, I don't know that. We'll clear that up with her, but they got a ridiculous amount of snow in a lot of places back east, I guess. So here in Colorado, absolutely nothing, which is hysterical. But I'm thinking March we're going to just get nailed a couple times. But, all right, guys, thanks for listening. Sincerely appreciate it. Looking forward to hopefully everybody participating in this and becoming a part of this. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. This is finally going to be something that we can, you know, be open about and enjoy about ourselves and each other. And it's some cool stories we all hear. It's fascinating stuff to all of us. And not some people. I mean, some people really could care less, which is always baffling to me. I mean, it's like beings from another place. How can you not care? But that's that. I'll see you later, alligators. Space Chicken out. I'm really excited about this. I hope you guys are too. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, and one thing before I go. And I don't say this to be pretentious or tell people what to do or anything, but I just think it's a good example to set. So hopefully this doesn't come across wrong, but I'm going to try to, each time I say one of this, remind people to, you know, today go do something freaking nice for somebody. One thing. Make it your freaking goal. You don't have to do it every day, but just today, go do one nice thing for somebody that they didn't expect, because karma is real. We all know that, I think, and you know, you might as well collect some of that good stuff if you can. So go do something nice for somebody, or at least talk to somebody at the grocery store, you know, just say, hey, how you doing? Because we've all kind of, I think, been taught by the media that this world is such a terrible, awful place, and I've found that it's not, and it's okay to open up to people. And that sort of thing spreads on to you know, several more people that day, and the world needs some of that right now, right? So like I said, don't say that, I hope I don't come across as being pretentious or telling people what to do. That's certainly not what I'm trying to do, but stuff like that is contagious, just like the bad stuff is. So we all start doing that, you know, it'll spread out, and the world absolutely become a better place, and we need that. You know, I got kids, a lot of us have kids. We want to see that for them, right? Alright, Space Chickens. I'm out. Space Chickens. Looking forward to it. One more video. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I'll give you all the information in that one.